I'ma just do a short clip of how I'm walking around Clarkston, Georgia, like this, and I'm pregnant, and they want to kill it in Atlanta and in the United States in general, and just say that it's a tumor. But God said my baby daddy is going to jail and that I'm pregnant. I'm scared because I don't know. Like, I've been carrying for 36 months. Who the hell just gives birth out of nowhere? And then I ain't gave birth on my own yet. And then they've been starving us, causing me to lose weight, gain weight, lose weight. And I'm worried about not being able to develop properly. And then the way I'm walking right now, it's not a tumor. That's disgusting. And I cast that down right now in the name of Jesus Christ of lying. The baby is kicking all in my body for them to be still trying to talk about it's a tumor. And I'm afraid to go to the hospital and call 911 and because of the operation that they still doing to try to have me outside and have men. They got men with charges just got out of prison trying to make me have sex with them. So that's making me afraid. Like, if y'all doing that, then I'm afraid to go to your hospitals because I'm trying to stay safe with the baby. And at St. Luke's, when he got me in the hospital bed and did the examination on my stomach, he tried to smash down on my baby bump and lie and say that I was not pregnant. So as a mother, I don't trust these people, and I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give birth and then they lying about it and then they take the baby or try to kill the baby or don't give us proper care or abduct the baby. You know, all kind of stuff, or try to kill me because I gave birth and they did all this to me. But I know what God showed me was that I was not going to want to come back to Atlanta, Georgia because of what they did to me, and that it wouldn't die, and that I'm pregnant. And it's like, damn, they done threw me out the shelter, and I'm tired of talking about that. I'm just scared because they not giving us nowhere to sit down. I'm at the bus stop where I'm about to go back to the bus stop. I charged my phone up a little bit, and I got to work on evidence. And I'm about to go back to this bus stop and sit down, and my back is not propped up good. I didn't get to lay down last night because the bench got something in the middle of it that's stabbing me in my side. And it's just severe abuse on a pregnant woman. And the entire city is doing it. And I don't know how to get out the city because I barely had enough money to eat. And it just hurts so bad. And then I'm tired of getting rid of all of my stuff. Because then they make me look bad getting rid of all of my stuff. So I don't want to get rid of all my stuff. I don't know how God gonna deliver us from this city, but they are smoking in my face. So I know they trying to kill the baby in my body, and then say that I had a tumor in me, and that's disgusting. You can set somebody up to be murdered like that. Because if I know that I'm pregnant and then you cause me to smoke until it dies and then have me walking around with a dead baby in me, any mother would go crazy and then be killed by the people in the city, and then them fighting you and doctors saying you was never pregnant and you screaming because you know you was, and then they trying to fight you and slam you down and call you a crazy patient for your baby daddy. But Jehovah and Jesus Christ have been on my side, and he said that I'm gonna be fine, we gonna be fine. But I don't know how, because the entire city of Atlanta is fighting against us. All of them is trying to cover up that I'm pregnant. And then they got my sister Larissa stay in Stone Mountain. Why they doing this to me? Well, she was staying here on her Facebook. It says she in Stone Mountain. And then my dad Andrew, and they was trying to cover it up when I was in the jail that I was pregnant and that Austin was abusing me. And they got pictures of my son all on their Facebook page. And I went off on their ass. But y'all, it's just sad for the entire city to be sitting here watching me limping around like this and setting me up pregnant. And then I'm supposed to be embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed, but I need to be rescued because I don't want to be killed, and I don't want my baby being killed. And I know how much they did to us here. Texas abused us too. So I'm afraid to go back to Texas and have the baby or try to get a doctor because they're trying to murder us in Texas as well. And I don't know, like, I got evidence to put out, and I'm calling out to Africa, but it's like, Africa should not even have to come over here. Nobody shouldn't have to come over here for them to do the right thing. And they refusing to do it. So I just got to put my trust in Jehovah and Jesus Christ, because for black women to sit up there and want to see your baby die in your body for a white man, or I'll say a white boy. He's a man, he grown, but I'll say for a white boy, just the terminology that we understand. For black women to want to see you walking around limping, in pain, pregnant, with nowhere to lay down, barely no food to eat, hoping that your baby die in your body, having thugs coming around trying to get you to smoke cigarettes and weed and trying to have sex with you, hoping that it'll cause your baby to die in your body. That's just ridiculous, and it's wickedness. And I done prayed and prayed and prayed, and I cannot get these people to stop doing what it is that they're doing. I'm trapped in Atlanta, and I wish that I never even would have came to Atlanta, Georgia pregnant. I understand they got their little love and hip-hop show out here, and I already had my little YouTube channel explaining the information about my pregnancy, and they got a lot of celebrities out here that know about my pregnancy, and they got these civilians, and it's white women involved, white women. And anytime white women try to hurt a black woman, black men come out of the woodworks to try to hurt the black woman for the white women, and that's what the black man is doing. And I'm pregnant, that's why I'm walking like this, and I'm in a lot of pain. I don't have no bus fare. It don't matter, I cannot escape Atlanta. Because I don't have no support from anybody in this country. I don't have any support from my family about what they did to me and this baby. I don't have any support from any organizations about what they did to me and this baby. I don't have any support from any doctors, nurses, or hospitals. They got gang members trying to come up and harm me while I'm showing the video. And God told me to protect myself by all means. But I don't have any support from the police department, because they got criminals, people with charges, people that just got out of prison, trying to take me somewhere and have sex with me while I'm in all this pain. And that is ridiculous. That's wickedness at its finest. And this city is it's like hell. It really is. And I don't have no respect for anybody that shoot any movies or cities or any shows in this city. For me to be on YouTube and them to be making a joke out of my baby and trying to kill my baby and put us through all this pain. For every woman, Kenya Moore, being in this city and her being on television knowing about my pregnancy on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, she knows. She came to me doing visitations when I was in Texas with Beyonce Knowles. And they know that I'm pregnant and that I'm being persecuted like this. And Kenya was supposedly advocating for women of domestic violence. And this whole entire city is trying to set my baby up to be murdered. And they can't act like they don't know what's going on, because they do. And God showed me that they do know what's going on. And the girl Cardi B is showing her baby kicking in her stomach and showing her getting an ultrasound. But in Texas, they lied on my ultrasound because I shot my baby daddy, and they denied me medical care and tried to kill me and my baby in me instead of just telling the truth about the evidence. And Cardi B was doing witchcraft on me after I shot my baby daddy, because he's white, and all of America started doing witchcraft on me, and I was pregnant, and I'm still pregnant with the same baby, and it's still alive. And for her to live in Atlanta with Offset, and God showed me visions of Offset, and he showed me that Offset knows about my pregnancy and knows that what they doing to me. And then he goes and get Cardi B pregnant while I done been carrying this baby for 36 months. And they think that they just going to act like they don't know what's going on and then try to glorify her pregnancy while gang members is in the same city trying to kill my baby that's still alive in my womb. And she think that her new baby that she just got pregnant with after me is supposed to survive. because white people like Cardi B and white people don't like me. And that's wrong. You know, Sierra off of Love and Hip Hop saw me walk 9 miles and came walking past me, and that's some gang shit, because you walking past me and people tried to murder me and starve me that day, and then Sierra get out of her car and walk past me with her boyfriend, didn't offer us no help, no money, like they don't know that I'm all over social media, and that's disgusting. That is disgusting. You know, and then Portia Williams did witchcraft on me when I shot the white man in self-defense. She was doing witchcraft on me for the whites. And Portia Williams' forefather is Hosea Williams. And so when a young black woman is pregnant and shot a white male in self-defense, where do you get off doing witchcraft on me and then not speaking up for me, calling yourself a black activist for Breonna Taylor that is deceased? And you gonna sit here and let a pregnant black woman be tortured all over Atlanta for 6 or 7 months for some clout. You know, everybody is doing it for clout. Everybody in my family, they all on their Facebook pages trying to take pictures looking good while trying to set me up to be murdered. And, you know, it broke my heart to see that, because it's like, why did my demise have to be your come up? You know, why do y'all gotta feed off of what I'm going through? You know what I'm saying? Like, not even the mayor of Atlanta, Keisha Lance Bottoms, didn't even have enough dignity as a black lawyer to be like, Andrea Jones is innocent, the charges is dropped, and she's pregnant, and she needs medical care for that baby, regardless of how long she been carrying that baby. But this lady got the whole damn city trying to kill the baby and have me smoke cigarettes and call it a tumor so she can get along with white people in office. And it's sick. Like, damn, they don't care nothing about black women. And, you know, it's like, if you got money and if status, then maybe somebody might care about you. But these people done stole everything from me, including my child. And I know God showed me like big blessings, and I think that's what is going on. I think they jealous of the blessings that God showed me. The lawsuit is worth probably more than a lot of these women got in their bank accounts. So that's probably why they sitting back like, okay, just let the baby be killed, because we don't want Andrea on a level that we feel she don't need to be on. They want to keep me down. I'm like, the lawsuit is, God said I had a lawsuit that's a certain amount if my kids die. I don't want my kids to die. But then he said I was going to sue anyway, regardless. He said the baby was going to live, but he also said I still was going to sue. Because look at all the bullshit they done did to us. And I'm gonna get a job, and I'm gonna work a regular job, but I'm still gonna have a lawsuit. And that's my personal business. And I told the information to try to get people to help us, not to try to hinder us. So after they found out I've been carrying the baby this long, they decided, oh, we're gonna try to help kill it for the white boy, for my baby daddy. They're like, oh, we're going to try to help kill the baby for him because we want to be racist. We know we want to get up under these white folks. You know, we feel like we're going to a higher level in Atlanta by killing Andrea Jones' baby. Andrea Jones' channel is featuring, I got 9 channels, 30,000, 50,000 views on one channel, probably more than that. And then they using me for energy, like blood leeching energy. And then gonna sit here and watch me sitting at bus stops and, you know, sleeping and falling out. It's like they just wicked as hell. And I see why God said I was not gonna want to come back here, because that is disgusting. Like, that's all I can say. This is one disgusting city. And I pray that me and my pregnancy make it out alive, because I came here with a baby or 2 babies moving in my stomach, because I don't know how many it is, but I know for sure I'm pregnant with 1. And I came here with a baby alive in my stomach. So ain't no it's a damn tumor because y'all didn't want to help me. I'm out of the jail for a reason because I'm pregnant and God knew that he was abusing me and my son. So for them to be trying to set me up like I'm a prostitute and a drug addict and try to kill my baby and say I'm not pregnant, I really wish God will send. Well, I really wish God would come down here and show y'all a real hitter because that's evil as hell to do that to me. I came here with a baby alive in my belly seeking refuge and got into the Salvation Army, and her dumb butt, Rochelle Frazier, gonna try to fight and kill my baby up in the damn shelter, and that is wicked. And I really pray somebody bigger and better make you pay for that, Rochelle. And this is where I gotta sit, and this is where I slept last night, and this is where I've been doing for weeks. Or they trying to have me come up in people's house. They're trying to solicit me, and then they've been trying to rape me. And it's like, damn, y'all gonna try to let them rape me over a white boy? And do y'all know how many charges he got? And first of all, I don't even have to defend myself because God is my defense. That's why I'm not in jail. Because the Lord was fighting for me in the jail, saying that he was abusing me and my son. But they talking about they worshiping white people. And this is serious. This ain't no love and hip hop. This ain't no Instagram, Twitter beef. This is real life. Where you got black people thinking that they gonna come up and kill somebody's baby and trap me in the city. How the hell the mayor gonna be involved with the attempted homicide of a child? What the fuck is wrong with her? Because they did it all over Atlanta. They did it on the west side. They did it on the south side. They did it on the north side. They did it on everywhere in Atlanta. On the east side, that's where I'm at now, and they doing it. And my thing is this. After all of the stuff that white people done did to black people for no reason, they done shot black people for no damn reason. They done hung black people, they done drugged black people, they done burned black people. So it breaks my heart to see these same black people that know our history to sit there and say that Andrea didn't have a right to shoot a white man in self-defense. That's not what's going on. They just jealous of me. They are wicked. They don't want to see good things happen for me. They don't know how to be happy for somebody else. They tried to give me 99 years for protecting myself and my son, and I am pregnant. So why couldn't y'all just be happy that I was out of the jail? Because they wanted them to murder me in the jail. They knew that I was protecting myself and that I was pregnant, and they wanted them to kill the baby. That's why nobody bonded me out, and they knew they was torturing and starving me and the baby in the jail. So that's why I've been carrying along, because I could not develop and I was being abused, and the baby is not dead. And I told y'all Jesus Christ prayed over it, and he is real. Jesus is real. So it's not a fairy tale. What they trying to do and trying to kill me and the baby, that's a fairy tale. That's not what God showed me, and I'm tired of them trying to get their way instead of just doing what God said gonna happen and that I'm gonna be all right. So yes, he is the God of miracles. So my baby's still alive after 3 years being in my womb. Okay, you was not the one who made my baby still stay alive. God did. So you ain't got the right to be trying to kill it. That's wicked as hell, and they keep trying to do it. Because they want the story to come out the way they want. They want to go with the white boy because, see, black people have done been so deprived of feeling like humans with whites. So whenever a white person come to them and ask for a favor, they quick to jump on it and try to see what they can get out of it. And a lot of these black people got charges, and it's just sad. And then they're trying to hide what they're doing because they know that's wrong. You know, that's embarrassing. They should be ashamed of themselves. And for them to continue to do it, I'm not ashamed to tell on them. Because, like I said, white people have done heinous things to black people. They done shot black people, choked them out, crushed their neck. They done did all kind of stuff to black women and men for no damn reason. And so for y'all to be trying to kill my baby and and starve us and lie and say that it's a tumor because you think you can because the government is corrupt. I'm sad. The government is corrupt, but my people didn't have to do that. My people don't have to be out here lying. But first of all, they are acknowledging that I'm pregnant after I'm starting to reach out to Africa. So I done reached out to countries in Africa, and I done told them what they over here doing, and I done showed them the evidence that I'm pregnant, and I told them what the white people did, and I know that they gonna understand that you can't put nothing past white people when a black person done got into it with a white person and hurt a white person. They know how racist these white people are. So they know I'm not lying about what the white people did to me and the baby. But for the black people to be trying to cover up for the white people is breaking my heart to try to hurt my child, and I care about my children. So you telling me you care more about a racist white boy that was abusing me and my son and that would have killed us than me because I'm black. And I'm... It's all right. And then my sisters want me to be embarrassed. My cousins want me to be embarrassed. I'm beautiful, and they want me to be at the bus stop. They want to be able to talk about me because they be so jealous. And it's like I always be happy for them. But the only time you can be happy is if you see me doing bad. They don't even want to be in my life when something's going good for me. But as soon as something bad happened, they want to be in on that, and they in on this. Because I needed somewhere to go when I got out of the jail because they made me lose my apartment. They kept me in the jail 11 months, and they wouldn't let me in the shelter, and they wouldn't let me in my family home. So if y'all don't understand how that's conspiracy to murder a child, I shot somebody, and they out here trying to hurt me and this baby, and my family is involved. They like hurt the baby, kill the baby. That's why we leaving her out there. But it was not their decision. They might not have agreed. Everybody might not have agreed to why I had to shoot the gun. They might have been like, okay, well, we don't agree with Andrea shooting Austin. I don't believe in gun violence. Okay, but you're not God. And God was there every step of the way. And you might not have correct judgment. You may not love me the way that God loved me. So when you see a person abusing me and my child, you might not care about us. But the one who created me and my children did. And he understood why I shot the gun. And he said, come and get her up out this damn jail. Let her up out this jail and give her and that baby some help. But they not doing all that he told them to do. They tried to murder us in the jail for it, and he stopped them. And it's like they don't want to surrender to God and say that, okay, it was a black woman in our country that shot a gun and she was pregnant and she got away with it, and stop being racist. But God said that I could press charges, that I was pressing charges on my baby daddy. I don't want to cry, y'all, because I got to press charges on him because God told me that I would, and I need to. I need to. Look at all I'm going through, and I haven't seen my baby boy since the shooting. So I'm pressing charges, and they trying to kill the baby because God said that something that he was raping me and hitting me while I was pregnant. And so they trying to kill the baby for him to lie and say that I'm crazy, that I'm a mental patient, that I was never pregnant. So now that I started reaching out to Africa, I have people coming up to me talking about, oh girl, you getting big. You know, trying to be fake. Like y'all ain't been out here trying to kill my baby. And then when I'm not telling, they start back trying to do it again because we have not been brought all the way out and they still looking for the window of opportunity to kill it. And then they know that I want my victory that God showed me for me and my children, and they trying to mess it up. And so they trying to come around and make me smoke, and they trying to have me in stressful positions, and then have a man come up to me while I'm at the bus stop and smoke. And the woman gonna come up to me yesterday while I was sitting down and try to ask me for my cart, and then try to say oh, you pregnant? Do you got some food? So they over here acknowledging that they can tell that I'm pregnant. In the McDonald's, they talking about they can tell I'm pregnant. Everybody is talking about they can tell that I'm pregnant, but they still abusing me out here. And I don't want the baby to die, y'all, because I cannot get comfortable at this bus stop. It's hurting me. I don't have, because it's right here. It's no back support, and I'm hurting. Y'all know a pregnant woman needs to put her back up, and that she needs to lie down. So I need help. I need to be rescued. I don't have any money. I don't have any family. I don't have anybody in this world that really loves me other than my little boy that they took from me and my God. And he done brought us this far, but I'm just saying I am tired, and the name of Jesus is more powerful than everything. I have never seen that type of disgusting behavior from anybody in my life. And then they over here talking about in Texas, they were saying, well, we got a right to hurt her and then try to kill her baby and set her up to be murdered because she shot somebody family member. But it's like, okay, you not God, and God created Austin, and God created my baby daddy, and God knows that I shot one of his creations. So if anybody got the right to destroy me or murder me and my baby because I shot one of his creations, it would be him. And God said that Austin lucky that I did not kill him because of what he was doing to me and my children, and I'm pregnant. And God knows Austin's heart, and Austin is wicked, and Austin is abusive. He can be sweet at times, but Austin is extremely violent, and he get real cocky about being violent, and he real cocky about being violent with women. And it's a lot of abusive men that feel like they can abuse women that's trying to help him stay out of prison and kill my baby. And that's ridiculous for these women to be sitting back watching it happen in all their establishments. They setting me up outside, damn. And I'm pregnant, and then have the nerve to try to starve us to keep my baby bump from showing. That's ridiculous, bruh. And I'm not no fucking mental patient, and I pray God bring real swift vengeance on y'all for this, because I am tired. We done been through too damn much for everybody to keep on lying, man. So Lily Morris was trying to set me up to be murdered with her sister Bianca Hudson, and I had Bianca charged, but they don't want to charge these people because they know that, okay, that little baby come out, the state put them up to doing that. People put them up to doing that. They will also be in conspiracy. That's why God said just do a lawsuit, and she pressing charges on her baby daddy. You ain't got to worry about James pulling out the gun. If the state want to charge him, let the state charge him. I'm not going to pursue it. Bianca Hudson, I'm not going to pursue that charge. I'm not going to pursue nothing that anybody did because the state allowed them to do it. The state the government put them up to it because I shot a white man. So God's judgment is just file a lawsuit against the government, period. They know what all they did, so they should be willing to settle with me, help us out a little bit. Look at what me and my children have been through. We've been abused. So as far as a settlement, that will help us, and it's the righteous thing to do. We need a home. We need a vehicle. We need some money to get started. God already said I'm going to get a job, so it's not like I'm going to just be living off my lawsuit, man. Hell, I'm going to work, but I gotta file that lawsuit because the Lord told me that I would. And he said that I qualify for HUD. So that's why keeping me from my son is such a big deal, because when people want to hurt you and they know you can get benefits for you and your children, I could have been in an apartment if they would have just told the truth that I was pregnant. So lying about me being pregnant is a part of lying and saying that I'm not pregnant is a part of the conspiracy to harm me. And so as far as my baby daddy, God is like, okay, he's the one who she needs to press charges on. He had me call the police on other ones, and if God want to press charges on them too, then he could pursue that as well. But he's like, I'm pressing charges on my baby daddy, and they cannot murder me and my baby in my womb to try to, or keep my son from me and lie about him abusing me and take my son to try to stop me from pressing charges on him. It's about time that the white man start paying for some of this abuse that they done to black women. We just a new generation of black women, and you cannot stand in the way of me pressing charges on this white man in this new generation. My God is a God of righteousness, and there was a time when black women was in love or being in relationships with white males, and they could just beat the hell out of black women and did not have to pay for it because of the law, but they have always had to pay for it if your God was Jehovah and Jesus Christ. And in 2021, I got rights in this country by law and with my God, and he is going we pressing charges on him. I would keep taking them back. I used to keep taking them back. And that's how it has happened. But God said, give me my right to press charges because that's what God wants. And it's disgusting for black women to be acting like they on a plantation, like I had to be raped and like I had to be hit on while I'm pregnant, like I'm a slave, and I am not a slave. And then lying about my body and treating my body like a specimen and having the whole city like, oh, let's hang this nigga. Let's kill this nigga. The black women is just jealous. But that's a deep-seated evil and wickedness to do that. They have everything. They got cars, they got houses, but they can't stand to see God bless somebody one gosh darn time. Just let me get my blessing. My children are my blessings, and they ain't never let me have nothing. Every time I have anything, these women get so nasty and jealous, and I can see why God favored me. I really can see why the Lord does love me the way that he do. To hug me and kiss me. Because I'm not evil. I would have never have done that to nobody, and he know that I'm not evil. So they trying to make it seem like I'm a villain because I shot a gun. No, I'm not a villain. And my God took up for me while everybody else was trying to paint me out to be a thug and a gangster and some crazy batshit woman. And the Lord just was like, oh, she's just the sweetest little thing, and I love her. And he was abusing her and her son. And I know they don't want people to see my real personality shine out because I'm kind of in distress right now and I'm upset. So it's making me like I'm some ogre and like I'm angry all the time. But my real personality is very beautiful. I'm very kind. And I know that's why they got to take advantage of me the way that they did. And why my baby daddy got to take advantage of me the way that he did. And I'm going to post this video because I really got evidence that I need to be loading. And I'm going to just get in touch with some more people and start telling them what y'all out here doing in Atlanta because they watching my YouTube. They already knew. They seen me all over the country on YouTube before I even came down here. So it's sad